Hey Eberline, welcome back to the channel. Do you ever find yourself trapped in a loop of thoughts, replaying conversations, worrying about the future, or just getting stuck in your own head? That's overthinking, and it can be exhausting. It steals your peace, drains your energy, and stops you from enjoying the present moment. But what if I told you there's an ancient philosophy with powerful tools to break free from this mental prison? Today, we're diving deep into Stoicism, a school of thought that has helped people find tranquility for over 2,000 years. We're going to explore 5 practical Stoic rules that can help you destroy overthinking for good. So, if you're ready to reclaim your mental clarity and live a more peaceful life, stick around. Let's get started. The first and most fundamental rule of Stoicism is understanding the dichotomy of control. It's a simple yet profound idea championed by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. He taught that some things in life are within our control, and some things are not. What's in our control? Our thoughts, our judgments, our actions, and our responses. What's not in our control? Pretty much everything else. The weather, what other people think of us, the traffic, the past, the future. Overthinking often comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. We worry about things that are completely outside our sphere of influence. Imagine you have a big presentation tomorrow. You can control how well you prepare, how much you practice, and the effort you put in. But you can't control if your boss is in a bad mood, if the projector malfunctions, or how your colleagues will react. The Stoic approach is to focus all your energy on what you can control, your preparation, and accept the rest. When you catch yourself worrying, ask a simple question. Is this within my control? If the answer is no, then consciously let it go. It's not your business to worry about. This isn't about being passive. It's about being effective and directing your precious mental energy where it can actually make a difference. Our second rule is to practice negative visualization, or what the Stoics called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Now, this might sound pessimistic, but it's actually a powerful tool against anxiety. Overthinkers often live in a state of low grade, constant dread about what might go wrong. Negative visualization tackles this head on. Instead of vaguely worrying, you take a moment to vividly imagine things not going your way. What if you lose your job? What if that project fails? What if you get sick? But you don't stop there. The next step is to think about how you would cope. What resources do you have? Who could you turn to for help? What strengths would you rely on? By facing your fears in this controlled way, you do 2 things. First, you often realize that the worst-case scenario, while unpleasant, is probably survivable. You're more resilient than you think. Second, it mentally prepares you. It strips the unknown of its power. Seneca, another great Stoic, wrote that what is unexpected is the heaviest blow. By expecting potential difficulties, you're no longer caught off guard. You've already rehearsed your response. This practice isn't about dwelling on negativity. It's about building resilience and appreciating what you have right now. By imagining loss, you become more grateful for the present. The third Stoic rule is a game changer for overthinkers, amor fati, or love of fate. This isn't just about accepting what happens. It's about embracing it, loving it, and seeing it as necessary. The great Stoic emperor, Marcus Aurelius, wrote in his Meditations, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." This is the essence of amor fati. Whatever life throws at you, good, bad, or ugly, you don't just endure it. You use it as fuel. Instead of complaining, "Why is this happening to me?" you ask, "How can I use this?" Overthinking often involves resisting reality. We wish things were different. We replay past events, thinking, "If only I had done this." Amor fati invites you to stop fighting reality and start working with it. Did you make a mistake at work? Instead of endlessly berating yourself, see it as a crucial lesson in what not to do. Did a relationship end? Embrace it as an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. This mindset transforms every obstacle into an opportunity. It shifts your perspective from being a victim of circumstances to being an alchemist who can turn any situation into gold. When you truly embrace everything that happens as part of your unique journey, there's nothing left over. It simply is, and your job is to make the best of it. Rule number 4 is to practice objective judgment. The Stoics understood that we don't react to events themselves, but to our judgments about them. Epictetus said, "It's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things." Overthinking is essentially a storm of unchecked, subjective judgments. We see a neutral event, and we immediately layer it with stories, assumptions, and emotional reactions. For example, your friend doesn't text you back immediately. A neutral event. The overthinking mind might create a story. They're mad at me. I must have said something wrong. Our friendship is over. The Stoic approach is to strip away these layers of judgment and see the event for what it is. Your friend hasn't texted back. That's it. That's the fact. Everything else is a story you're telling yourself. Marcus Aurelius advised himself to describe it as, "It is, in itself," breaking it down into its component parts, without adding emotional baggage. When you catch yourself spinning a negative narrative, pause. Ask yourself, what actually happened? What are the bare facts? Separate the event from your interpretation. This creates a space between stimulus and response. A space where you can choose a rational.com reaction instead of an automatic, anxious one. By practicing this view from above, you see events with clarity and perspective, which is the ultimate antidote to the tangled web of overthinking. Our fifth and final Stoic rule is memento mori, which translates to remember you will die. This might sound morbid, but like negative visualization, it's actually an incredibly life-affirming practice. The awareness of our own mortality is the ultimate tool for perspective. When you're stuck overthinking a minor social embarrassment, a small mistake, or someone's opinion of you, just whisper to yourself, memento mori. In the grand scheme of your life, and in the face of your limited time on this earth, how much does this really matter? The Stoics used this reminder not to be sad, but to be urgent and focused. Steve Jobs famously said that remembering he would be dead soon was the most important tool he ever encountered to help him make the big choices in life. It strips away all the non-essential worries, the fear of embarrassment, the pride, and the expectations of others. It leaves only what is truly important. When you remember that your time is finite, you're less likely to waste it on pointless worry. You're more likely to focus on your purpose, to connect with the people you love, and to live fully in the present moment. So, when your mind starts to spiral, use this powerful reminder. Ask yourself, given that my time is limited, is this what I want to be spending my precious energy on? The answer is almost always no. So, there you have it. 5 powerful Stoic rules to help you conquer overthinking. Let's do a quick recap. First, focus on what you can control and let go of the rest with the dichotomy of control. Second, prepare for adversity and build resilience by practicing negative visualization. Third, learn to love and embrace everything that happens with amor fati. Fourth, separate facts from your stories by practicing objective judgment. And fifth, gain perspective and focus on what truly matters by remembering memento mori. These aren't just intellectual concepts. They are practical tools to be used every single day. The next time you feel that familiar spiral of overthinking, pick one of these rules and apply it. It takes practice. That weed time you can rewire your brain to be less anxious and more at peace. You can move from being a prisoner of your thoughts to being the master of your mind. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on practical philosophy for a better life. Let me know in the comments which of these rules resonates with you the most. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.